Keep the change, Cock.
Nobody gave us a send-off, did they? No, I'll tell you for a lie.
So, of course, they didn't really understand.
Bet. Correct. Give that girl a coconut.
Well, this is a nice surprise. I had no idea you were coming. I left messages here and there, but I didn't know if you got them.
I did. Thanks, Ken.
Hey, Bet! Oh,
Betty.
glad to see you. I'm glad you could come, you know. It wouldn't have been the same.
Would I miss out on your send-off not for a gold clock?
I didn't know anything about this, do. It was all a surprise.
Well, I wanted to jump out of a big cardboard cake, but they taught me how to.
You daftly.
It's Mrs. Gilroy, isn't it?
The one and only.
You used to be good pals with her, didn't you?
At one time, yes. She used to manage this place, and she wanted me to lend her a lot of money so she could buy it off the brewery. I wouldn't. That was 7 years ago, and she cleared off, and we haven't spoken since.
Right, thank you very much. There you are, Bet.
Ah, thanks, Ken. Jack, Vera, you both looking good, Nick.
Not three bad, lover.
Considering.
And Emily, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, we are all older, Bet.
Wash your mouth out, woman.
Think he's getting sleepy. Shall I put him to bed?
No, he's not sleeping here tonight.
Hey? What do you mean?
Well, it's very plain, isn't it? I don't want Ben sleeping in this house tonight.
Oh, come on, Emma. I know that you're fed up with Les because he wouldn't pull his finger out, and all right. I should have rang the council straight away, like you said, but...
Yes, you should.
And I will do. First thing in the morning.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we've got rats in the house.
I've only got 3, and one of them went out the back.
Well, what about all the ones that we haven't seen yet? And anyway, it only takes one.
To do what?
They carry disease, Norman. They're known to bite babies. If you think I'm going to risk Ben...
What are you doing?
I'm phoning Maggie Black.
Who?
She's an ex-policewoman. She's a housewife and a mother now. You've met her. Maggie? Ah, yeah, it's Emma. Yeah, same as ever. Plodding on. Listen, Maggie, would it be all right if Ben and me came to stay with you for a few days?
Do everybody a drink, love. I expect you know what they're all supping. And when you get to mine, it's a gin and tonic. And you and your mate have a drink yourselves.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure. I served my time behind this bar. I know what it's like.
So, how long are you going to be here then, Bet?
Oh, a few days, maybe.
So, where are you living then these days?
Brighton, Vera, and not just the days, nights as well. Lively town.
Well, still at it, are you?
Oh, aye. Whatever it might be, Vera, I'm still at it or thereabouts.
Well, life's treating you well, I take it.
Never better, Ken. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm back teaching. Oh, it's more of a jungle than ever.
I'm still trying to figure out how long it's been since you cleared off.
7 years, Jack. And without a word of a lie, there's hardly a day gone by when I've not thought about you.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. Whenever my feet hurt or a Brighton seagull does the dirty on my frock, I think to myself, never mind. Could be worse. You could be stuck behind that bar with Jack Duckworth skiving under your feet or somewhere down in the cellar.
He's still doing it.
Oh, yeah, you know Fred, don't you? Fred Elliott?
Well, I'm sure I remember the face. Let me see. Didn't you used to have that butcher's shop far end of Rosamond Street, right?
Right. I've rather more than that these days. 2 or 3 businesses on the go, including this place. Rover's is mine now.
Oh, is that right, Fred? Well, you're welcome to it. 25 years I spent to the side of that bar pulling pints and pleasing punters. I wouldn't do it again. In fact, I'd sooner bag horse muck and sell it door to door.
Have you spoken to Bet?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
I thought not. Hey, Rita. Life's too short.
Well, if it comes to that, she hasn't spoken to me either, so that's 6 of 1.
Look, I know you fell out because of money. But she doesn't seem to have done so badly since you left, has she? I mean, she says she's doing very nicely. She said something else as well. You know, the Vicky didn't lend her that money to buy this place, you know. Her and Vicky are great pals now, so why shouldn't you be?
Let's just forget it, eh? I mean, this is your farewell do. Let's not spoil it. So, is it right what Emily says, that you're moving south to live with Gordon and his wife?
Yeah, well, they asked me, and I had a little think about it and said, yeah, thank you very much.
So you'll be selling your house?
Yeah. Am I doing the right thing, Rita?
Nay, Betty, there's only you knows that.
Well, I know my Gordon wants me, but I'm not too sure about his wife. I mean, I wouldn't want to cause any bother between her and our Gordon, you know.
They'd not have asked you, you know, if they didn't want you.
No, perhaps you're right. Perhaps I'm being a bit silly, eh?
You had no right to invite her without consulting me.
We've talked about it often enough.
Oh, yes. You've talked about inviting her, and I've said I'd think about it.
Well, I've asked her now. I can't unask her, can I?
I hear from Raquel now and again. She's doing all right. You know, with a French chap, a little chateau and her kiddies. Hey, Curly, how's he doing?
Oh, he's fine. Got married again. He's got a lovely little boy. Married to a policewoman.
A policewoman, eh? Never mind who wears the trousers in their house. Who's in charge of the truncheon?
I wish you weren't going.
So do I. But I'm doing the right thing for Ben. Look, Maggie's number's on a bit of paper by the phone and it's only a couple of miles away, you know.
I know, but I'll miss you.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah, so I can check up on the progress on the rat front. So there better be some.
Now make sure everybody's got a drink, right? Because I'm going to be doing this stuff about Betty in a bit. Audrey! G&T, is it?
Oh, yes, please, Fred, thank you. Oh! Good heavens, it's Beth! Well, hello, stranger. What a surprise.
Audrey, you're looking very prosperous and well-maintained, if you don't mind me saying so, love.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You don't look in bad nick yourself. You're still smoking, I see.
Audrey, I'm still everything, love.
Grab hold of that.
Oh.
Could I have a bit of mush, please? Thank you. Now, you all know why we're gathered here. To say a fond farewell to Betty. I've only really known her for a couple of years. I've only had the honour to be her employer for a few months. Yeah, there's a lot I could say. Yeah, there's folk here who are a lot better equipped than me.
First time I've ever heard a fella admit to that.
There's a man here who's known her far longer than anybody here, I dare say. Mr. Kenneth Barlow.
Yeah. Come on, Ken.
Well, I have to say this is a sad moment. We're taking our leave of a lady who's stood for all that we love about this pub for more than 30 years. Betty.
Yeah.
Dear, dear Betty. Landlords and landladies have come and gone. In fact, one's come back here now. Good to see you back, Bet. And there's some telegrams from others that I'll read out later.
Lovely.
But Betty has always been here through thick and thin.
She hasn't.
Always with a smile of welcome. Always with a kind word when you needed a bit of comfort. Oh. When we're down, she gives us sympathy, and when we're hungry, she feeds us hot pot. But now she's going. And I'm sad, Betty. I'm really sad. And I know that all your friends here are too. Yeah. We'll miss you. And we'll never forget you.
No.
And we hope that you won't forget us.
I won't.
Right. If you'd like to come forward, we've got a little present for you.
Oh, yeah.
Something that we hope will help you to keep in touch.
Oh, you shouldn't have, love. Oh! Oh, it's one of those mobile thingies. You know, I've been thinking about getting one of these.
And there's £50 worth of free calls, so there's no excuse for not ringing.
Oh, thank you very, very much, everybody. It's very, very kind of you. It's just what I need. I think I'd just better tell you that, well, I'm not just leaving the Rovers. I'll be leaving Weatherfield soon. Oh. Well, because my son Gordon and his wife Caroline have asked me to go and live down south with them in Wimbledon.
Good on you, Gordon, lad.
Well, can I just say something? I wouldn't have missed it. Any of it. Forgive me.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. very sorry to hear about Alf.
Oh, thank you.
He was good to me. He let me have that corner shop flat when I was really on the floor. I thought the world of him. He was a lovely man.
Yeah. Well, he was certainly the best man I ever knew. I'm just sad I didn't meet him sooner, that's all. Still, better late than never at all,
Gina, I need to talk to you.
Shelley, we serve this customer.
Gina! Listen to me, I'll have a party bitter, please, love.
I lost a good man and all. Didn't have nearly enough time with him. I met him in Tenerife. Bruce, he was called. He had this boat. 40-foot yacht it was. And life was pretty good for a while. Till he went and died. No consideration at all, have they, man?
Bet, I'm sorry. Listen, I know what you're feeling.
I know you do. Else I'd not have told you. Well, I best get us both another drink before I start to get maudlin.
Right, I'm off to the Rovers to Betty Williams' leaving do. You'll call me if you need anything, won't you?
I'll be fine.
Those will be sat in front of the telly most of the night. Just let me remind you to make sure that you sort out any schoolwork that you should have done during the break.
Mummy, stop nagging me.
Hey, that's not nagging.
Yes, it is.
Right, I'm off before we fall out again. See ya. Night-night, sweetheart.
Hi, Adi, it's Sarah. Will you give us a ring back when you get this message? I need to talk to you. Well, especially if you fancy a little party tomorrow night. Okay, bye.
He left you some money, did he, Bruce?
Just his boat, which I sold. And I got this nice little bar in Brighton. Good class of trade. And then again, it's near young Vicky.
Well, you're doing very well by the sounds of it.
No complaints, Audrey.
Any men in your life?
Oh, aye. More to the point, there's life in me men.
Oh.
Hello, Bet.
Oh, hello, Rita.
It's been a long time.
It has. You keeping well?
Not bad, really. You're looking well.
Touch wood.
Do you see anything of Alec these days?
I've not seen anything of Alex since I divorced him. Oh, and by the way, it's Lynch again now. Not Gilroy anymore. I got shut of his name when I got shut of him.
Hey, Gail. Who's the old slapper there, your mum?
Lynch. She used to be landlady here. And if I were you, I wouldn't let her hear you calling her an old slapper.
Gina, I need to have a word with you. Now, come on, it's not too much to ask, is it?
I'm working. Anywhere. There's too many people around.
All right. Fred.
Yes, Joseph?
I need to ask a little favour of you. Can you spare Gina for 5 minutes? I need a quick word.
Aye, go on then. 5 minutes, Gina mine, no more.
Come on, we can talk outside.
I'm only doing this so you don't make a scene in there in front of everybody.
Hey, I've got no intentions of embarrassing you. I just want to get things straight between us. Look, it's obvious you've been told the news about me that I'd just come out of prison.
Yeah, I think I was about the last person to hear about it, which is what really hurt.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Yeah, I thought you'd been honest with me.
I left the prison bit out, otherwise I was.
Yeah, pretty important bit to leave out, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Especially when we're supposed to be straight with one another.
Look, there's only one reason I didn't tell you. I thought it would put you off me. I thought I'd have no chance with you. I didn't want that to happen.
So what are you in prison for?
It was nothing sensational. I didn't bash anybody or anything like that. I work for this firm in the rag trade, and the management, well, we were working this fiddle. It was to do with VAT on fabric, and I were part of it. When it got caught out, I was the one that carried the can. Now, I am not proud of it, and it's all behind me. There's never going to be anything like that again. And I did want to tell you, Gina, you know, when I felt sure enough of you.
So how do I know you're telling me the truth now?
I don't know how to make you believe it, but it's true. And I'm sorry. I really am.
Are you still doing a bit down in the cellar, Jack?
Oh, I still keep the ale sweet. Finest pint of bitter this side of the Northern Union.
How do you like this new landlord?
Well, he's only had it since New Year. Put his wife in to manage it for him. She cleared off, left him.
Fancy. No Betty's leaving him and all. What's he going to do without her hot pot?
I don't know. See, he doesn't understand licence trade, you see.
No, not like we do.
Hey, you know, Jack and Vera had the Rovers for a while.
Oh,
You're pulling my leg now, aren't you?
What's so amazing about that? Why shouldn't we? And they're not just managers neither.
no, we come into a few bobs, so we bought the place.
Let me guess. You sucked a whole fail yourself, Jack.
Well, that's partly why it went wrong, yeah.
No, it isn't. Because you were mucking about with the flaming books.
Me? Mucking about with the boat?
Yes, that's what I just said, didn't it?
Be a joint effort, I dare say.
Well, you couldn't make a go of this place. So there's no point sniggering at me now, Jack.
Hey, come on, calm down, Vera.
Well, she's no need to mock her, because if the truth were known, it were her flaming, scheming husband that got this place off us in first place.
Aye, it was Alec. Screwed us both rotten.
Well, that gives you and me something in common.
I had to talk to you. I mean, you know what people are like round here, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, veggie stuff.
Hiya.
Evening.
I mean, you can imagine the wild tales the like of which Karen there's going to come out with, can't you?
So is that it? Best get back to work before Fred starts bellowing for me.
Well, yeah, in a minute. Look, can we not go back to square one? Just start again. It's what I want to do. I hope you do too.
So you sure you've told me everything?
Yeah, the bones of it. You know I like you, Gina. You know I want to go on seeing you. I mean, I wouldn't be here now if that wasn't true, would I? Hey?
No.
Hiya. I hope there's some ale left in there.
Yeah, plenty.
Ooh, let me at it.
I'll tell you what. Let me take you out one night. A nice meal somewhere or, you know, whatever you fancy.
Well, I work most nights, don't I? But I'm free on Sunday.
All right, then. Sunday.
I better go over in a minute and have a word. Come with me, I'll introduce you.
Do I have to?
Yes.
So, are you off then?
Yeah, listen.
Gina.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She's all right.
Yes.
I don't believe what I've just seen. What, are you smiling at this child? What, are you going to let him flannel his way back into your affections? What's
Dev,
wrong
it is
with...
none of your business. And I'm not interested in what you think. So you better get that into your head.
Just look at Les. You can tell he fancies the old type.
Why, are you jealous?
Oh, you're joking. If anyone fancies Les, they can have him. Tell you what, there's not a great lot of talent in here tonight.
Well, hey, do you fancy going to a club? Because I do. Well, mind you, I've got no money. Neither have I.
Well, don't look at me. Oh, come on, let's go and get some chips.
Right.
I'll be straight back, okay?
Oh, Steve.
I bet. It's better to see you here. How's Vicky? She all right?
Still happily married this time round.
Well, I'm glad for her. So am I. You haven't met Karen, have you? Karen's his bet.
I am.
You married this fella, did you?
Yeah.
Best of luck, Flower. I'll need it with him.
Right, come on, Steve. I told you I didn't want to meet her.
Hiya, I'm Les. You tell me your bet.
I didn't lie to you.
I like a bet, because I'm a gambling man.
So, Les, you're a gambling man, are you?
Oh, aye.
How do you fancy losing your shirt? Not to mention your trousers.
Well, I'm game if you are. My place is just down the street.
No, Les. Your place is under a stone. Why don't you crawl back under it while we're still friends?
All right, Grumpy's Rose. You've had your chance.
Betty, will you have a brandy with me?
Oh, no thanks, Fred. I'm feeling a bit weary. I think we should make tracks, if that suits you, Caroline.
That's fine.
Ah.
Before you do, though, one thing, Betty. Will you come and pour your last pint for me? This really is the last, isn't it?
Hey, Maria, I tell you what, right? Me and you, let's go to that new club in town on Friday.
Hey, can I come?
It's fine by me.
Great. I'll tell you why. I feel like getting a fella.
Or does that mean you're over Dennis?
No, I just feel like getting a fella.
Right, so supposing that you meet someone you fancy, you know, and you bring him back to our place. Well, what am I going to do? Just sit out on the landing twiddling my thumbs?
Yeah. Or you could spend the night with Les.
I don't fancy either prospect. No, see, the trouble with that place of yours, Mum, is it's not really big enough for two, is it? I mean, Maria's got more room. In fact, we were thinking about maybe going halves with it, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, you see, it suit me. Someone paying half the rent with me, innit?
Yeah. Well, it's fine by me, Toya. Whatever you fancy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. Well, both need our own space, don't we? And a fella to put in it.
Brilliant.
Ah, it's an historic moment, is this? Roy Cropper should be here.
There we go. Who's going to suck this?
It is yours to bestow, Betty, if you can't manage it yourself.
What, me supping pints? Hey, Jack, here. It's yours. Treat it as a little leaving present, love.
Oh, Betty. I'll drink to your health and your happiness. Bye, come, we've had some times here, love, haven't we?
We have that. I'm going before I drop.
Car's outside.
OK, love.
Come and see us, won't you?
Oh, yeah, it'll be a couple of days before I head for foreign parts, love. Thanks for being here for me, love.
See you again.
I've missed you, Betty. I'm only just realising how much. We had some good times, eh?
Yeah, we did, love. More good than bad.
Don't worry, we'll look after her. Take care.
Oh, my God, look at the time. It's getting so late. Oh, now, where are you stopping, by the way?
Hey, thanks for reminding me, Audrey. Do you know I've not booked in anywhere yet? I'd better ring one of them hotels in town.
Come on, you don't need to stop at a hotel. I've got bags of room in my house, rattling about like a pea in a drum, me.
I don't want to put on you, Audrey.
You are not. I'll be glad of the company. Hey, tell you what, we'll open a bottle of gin and pull people to pieces.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, dear, well, I can't drive. I'll have to phone a car.
Audrey, are you sure I'm not putting on you?
You are not. Tell you the truth, Beth. It can be really lonely when you're on your own. Especially when you're used to having a fella, eh?
Don't I, Fleming, know it?